So the lights will be healing. Turn the page over to course structure. Okay. So for this course, we still recommend our clients come in for at least 10 to 15 treatments. But in that week, you can only exfoliate the skin once in that week. So if your clients are coming in 2 times a week, you can either do this or this. You can't do both.
So only 2 items.
Exactly, only one of them in that week. Because they both exfoliate. I would say this one is going to be better for removing blackheads and really cleaning that skin. So you have to choose in those 2 treatments in that week which one they have. Okay, because like anything, you can only have one exfoliation, otherwise it's too much for the skin. With the aftercare, you need to make sure that your clients are wearing SPF, so sunblock on their skin, SPF 30, 5 days following the treatment. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yes, perfect. You just cut off. So clients will need to wear SPF 30, so that's a sunblock, 5 days following the treatment, and to use throughout the course as well. So if they're coming in for 10 to 15 treatments, the course of treatments, make sure that when they leave the spa that they have sunblock on, because these are very exfoliating. Okay, we don't want the clients to have more pigmentation on their skin to be sensitive to sunblock. Okay. Your clients need to avoid makeup for 6 hours. Probably not so much there, but in the UK, the girls and the boys love a fake tan, okay? You probably don't have fake tan out there because you're all lovely and brown already. But in the UK, they love that fake tan, so the girls look orange. Do you understand me?
Yes.
So clients that have had this facial done, they can't have fake tan because it will just block the pores again. Okay, so they need to make sure no fake tan for 6 hours. No heat treatments. This is probably more you guys. So no heat treatments. So stay out of hot sun, no sauna, no steam, no jacuzzi, anything that's got a lot of heat into it. The clients need to avoid after this treatment, again, because the skin might be a little bit more sensitive. Now, this one's a good one for you. Male clients to avoid shaving 6 to 12 hours before and after. Okay. Normally, when men come in for a facial, they want to shave, okay, because sometimes the cotton pads get stuck, okay? But for this treatment, because we are exfoliating, we ask them not to shave, because when you shave, you exfoliate, okay? And then we exfoliate. It's too much for the skin. So the guys, male clients, not to shave 6 to 12 hours before the synergy treatments. Okay. So the next thing we're going to go on to is those contraindications, okay? Some of them are the same as microcurrent that we learned yesterday, but some are different. So with a pacemaker, okay, they're not allowed to have microcurrent, but what they can have is the orbital abrada and the lights as well, because there will be lights in this as well. So a client that comes in that has a pacemaker with microcurrent, we say no, but for synergy, we say yes for this. Your heart conditions, they need to receive a GP note. Okay. All forms of cancer stay exactly the same as microcurrent, 5 years clear, okay, or in remission. Epilepsy, we still cannot treat. Diabetes, you're still going to perform that tactile test, so hot or cold, sharp or blunt. Okay, do you understand what I mean by that?
No, can you elaborate it more, please?
So about diabetes, this one we need to get the record from the doctor, or
No.
how we can
So,
see?
let me just turn this volume up. So, with clients that have diabetes, we do something called a tactile test, and it's to show us if they've got any sensation, if they can feel anything. So when the client comes in, you would...
Hot and cold.
Where's Michelle? This might look a bit crazy.
Yes.
You're not going to use this. This is an example.
Okay.
Okay, an example. You understand example?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So, with scissors, these are sharp. Ouch. Okay. This would be blunt. So you would. Can you feel this? Can you feel this?
Yeah, test. Like a test.
Michelle, are you there?
No, she's not here, ma'am.
Okay. Does he understand? Just double check.
Yeah, they understand because if you have diabetes, the sensation is lesser and lesser. So you have to test if they feel it. The short one, if they feel it.
So we can test with this.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, at least it's not like
all things like hot and cold. So you could have something hot and something cold.
like mittens or mittens hot, like that.
Okay.
So
we can use mitten hot.
yeah, the hot one. Yeah, we can just put
just
dump
not
it in
scissors.
Dump in the skin there if they feel it. Okay.
Yeah, don't be using scissors. It was an example. Oh Lord. Okay, let's go down to pregnancy. Remember yesterday I said if a lady is pregnant, they have to stop the treatment because it's microcurrent.
Yeah.
But what they can have, okay, is they can have orbital abrader with the lights. Okay. What they can't have, they cannot have this, and they can't have microcurrent. So you could tailor-make a treatment to suit them. So a pregnant lady can't have the lifting facials, but you could bring her in, you could have a nice cleanse, tone, you could use your orbital abrader. You could still use a mask.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the masks that we use, and you kind of tailor-make the treatment for them. Okay, so instead of your clients being turned away just because they're pregnant, you could perform another treatment and make it special for them.
So Miss MJ, we can offer skin calm for them treatment.
Say that again.
We can offer skin calm. This one is with mask also.
What else is in skin calm? Let me have a look. I can't remember.
30 minutes treatment.
What is in there? Is it just the exfoliator? There's nothing else. There's no peel.
No exfoliator, Miss MJ. Only the mask and like the wrinkle foam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, but again. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, skin calm would be a good one for them. But when you're using the wrinkle comb, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
you would just, there'd be no current, it would just be the lights.
Yes, just the
Okay,
lights.
yeah,
Yes.
but absolutely, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Well done. Okay, your other ones is allergies to metal. Again, if your clients are allergic to metal, okay, your actuator, which is this one, okay, is stainless steel, so they won't be able to have this. Also, on your wrinkle comb, you've got brass pins here, okay, and if your clients are allergic to metal, they're not going to be able to have this either, okay, because this is made from brass, and this one is made from stainless steel. Botox and collagen stay the same. 3 months, avoid the area for Botox. For collagen and fillers, you're going to avoid the area for at least 2 weeks. The other one on there, which is important, is semi-permanent makeup. Okay. If your clients have semi-permanent makeup in the UK, it's very, very, very popular. Eyebrows, lips, okay, you have to avoid the area with using this and this. Okay, so when we do the treatment, if they have semi-permanent makeup through their brows, we won't go through them. Okay, we won't use it through the brows, we'll just avoid that area because it can break down the pigmentation. Okay. So normally semi-permanent makeup is through the brows here and normally around the lip area. So you can do everything else, just don't go over that area. Good. Okay. If you can you turn over to this page and it will say healing. Okay, perfect, well done. And then, do you have a big sheet like this that has healing on it, so a bigger one? Very good. Okay. That's I'm just going to grab one bit of paper. I just need to grab one thing.
Okay.
So there is only one, or you have extra? The one which this one, right?
Only one.
Only one.
This is special to print.
So the way you understand this, what this is exfoliator. This is what?
This one's this ultrasound.
So, It's easy.
Micro.
What should tell you she's taking a break or this one?
Yeah, you think like
Cyber micro.
Okay. So, on your healing diagram, okay, where it says the word setting,
okay.
can you change that to healing?
Healing.
Yeah. So you're going to use your healing button for this one.
Okay.
Right, let me just change this over again. Okay, so when you do your healing, you go to your healing button. Okay, so you go to this healing button. It then will show you all the settings. Okay, so you choose what setting to use on your clients. So you could use 5% for around the eyes. I'm just plugging back in again. So you're going to use your healing button. Oh God, I hate computers. So 5% for using it around the eye area. Then you can use the arrow for 15% if your clients have a very sensitive skin. 30% is going to be for your normal skin. 50% is going to be for your mature skin, so your older, mature skin, very thick skin, some damaged skin. 75 is only for the body. Okay, so you could use this on the body. Okay, you could use it on the back of the body, especially if clients have concerns on their back. Okay, so you could use it on the body. Okay, and only 100% when you sanitize it. Okay. So the way you sterilize, okay, so it says sterilize actuator only. Okay, the only time you ever go to 100% is when you use this to clean this. The way that you do it is you're going to use your solution. You're going to come to 100%, fit on the pedal, and then all you do to clean it is place it in 15 to 20 seconds. Okay, and that will clean it. Okay, so do this before and after use. Okay. So again, when we do the peeling, we follow what the arrows say. So we start on the green, okay? It tells you that your nib, okay, so you're going to use pre-peel solution on dry cotton pads. Your movement is a wipe and peel movement, and the nib is going to be facing down. So the nib is this bit here, okay, and it's always going to be facing down when you do your peel. When you use it for circulation, moisturising, all of the other buttons, you have it up. But for peeling, you have it down. Okay, so we peel. You follow the green arrows, okay, and we start on the neck. So on your large version, on the neck, can you write start on neck?
Start on the
Okay, that's it. So start on neck. Okay. Again, we will see a demo of this, so don't worry, but it's just to show you. So you would have cotton pad, okay, you would have your pre-peel solution on the cotton pad, and this helps soften those pores. You're then going to have your nib facing down. You're going to start on the neck area. You turn the head, and you follow the green arrows. So you white peel, white peel, white peel, white peel, white peel. Then you follow the purple arrows, and your arrows are going up. Then all of your movements are going up the skin. So that way it's gridded. Okay. When it comes to the eye area is more sensitive, and we have to turn it down to 5%. When you do the arrows, when you do the eyes, you come inwards times 3. So on your large diagram, underneath the eyes, can you write times 3?
time.
So you're going to do it 3 times. Okay, next thing I want us to go on to is wrinkle comb. So this one is your wrinkle comb. Okay. The current that goes through this is high frequency. Okay. Have you used high frequency before?
No.
Okay, so high frequency is what we use, the electrical current that goes into this. Okay. We also can have red and blue lights with this one as well, and a mixture. Okay. Let me show you. So I'm going to change the camera again. Perfect. Okay. So for your wrinkle comb, it's going to be on this section. Okay. Alright. So with your wrinkle comb up here, you've got the word colour constant. Okay. And that means that you can have a constant red light. Okay. Or you can change it to blue and have a constant blue light. Okay. If you come to where it says colour constant, change the arrow. Okay. Change the arrow up once, and it will take you to alternate slow. And this is where you will have red light for 10 seconds, and then it changes to blue. Okay, and this light is really good for severe acne. If you change the light again, it will say alternate fast. And now this is red and blue very quickly, and this is better for mild acne or breakouts. Okay, so if you have a look, it will show you on your page here, okay, all about how to use it. So it says, if your client's concern is fine lines, wrinkles, scars, stretch marks, or they want their lips plumped, the light that you would use is a constant red. Okay. If your client's concern is redness and inflammation, okay, so have a look on this one. So redness and inflammation, the light that you're going to use is blue. And what you're going to do is you are going to sweep, okay, or hover over the skin. Okay. So if a client has very sensitive skin, lots of redness on their skin, okay, you can just use the light to hover over the area. If your client has severe acne, okay, severe acne, the lights must be alternate flow. Okay, 10 seconds red, 10 seconds blue. And the same thing, you would hover over the area for 10 to 15 minutes. If your clients have mild acne, okay, or just a breakout, you know how sometimes we have an odd spot somewhere, okay, you're going to change it to alternate fast, and again, the same thing, you can just hover over the area. Okay. Right. Okay. So when we do wrinkle comb, it's stage 2 of the treatment. We only have about 10 to 15 minutes to work with this. So when you ask your clients what their concern is when you come to this part, find out one concern. Because if not, if you say to them, tell me your concern, they go, everything. I'm going to do the whole body. I'll be there all day. So find out the main concern. Remember, your clients will be in 2 times a week. So you've still got time, but this is brilliant. The only place this cannot go is directly onto the pink of the lip. And don't use it underneath here, because it makes the skin swell. Okay, and that's the whole point. It makes fine lines and wrinkles look better, but nobody wants swollen underneath the eyes. So not directly onto the pink of the lip, and not directly underneath the lashes, but everywhere else, no problem. So fine lines and wrinkles, okay, whichever direction they're in. Okay. With the lights. Okay. But again, you only have 10 to 15 minutes with this one. Okay, your next one I want to go on to, have a look at your manual. This is now circulation. Okay, and then can you find me that big one? And it should be on the back of this one.
Stage 3.
Yeah. Perfect, good. Okay, where it says the word setting, can you change it to circulation button? Let me show you.
Circulation button.
Okay, so it's going to be your circulation button, this one.
Change.
So it will be your circulation button, okay? Again, you've got your settings that you're going to be using for their skin type. Okay, so you would be using 5% around the eyes, 15% if your clients have sensitive skin, 30% for normal,
Normal.
50% for your mature, sun-damaged clients that have got very, very thick skin, 75% only for the body. Okay. And again, you would only ever use 100% when you sanitize the actuator. So when you come to circulation, it's your circulation button. So with your circulation, again, you follow the arrows, okay? It tells you that you're going to use it's going to tell you avoid the nose, no product, pump and glide action, and your nib is up. Okay, so this time you're still using this, but the nib is facing up. It's only down when you do that peel. Everything else is up. Okay. So when you use this on your clients, because of the two ceramic plates inside, they rub rapidly together, so there's lots of heat. So this is all to do with circulation. Your clients will feel a thermal effect, so they will feel a little bit of warmth on their skin, which is lovely. Okay. It's also very lymphatic, so we're going to be doing lymphatic drainage movements with this. Again, you follow the arrows, so we would follow the green first. The movement is pump and glide. It's a strange movement, but it feels lovely to the client. So the movement is this. Okay, not
lymphatic drainage.
Pump and glide.
Pump and glad, baby, pump and glad. All right, so you follow the arrows. So again, we start on the neck. So on your large diagram, just right, start on neck. So on that large one, right, start on neck. Okay. And then what we do is we use that pump and that glide movement. We turn the client's head to the side, we follow the green arrow, and we pump and glide out.
Going up.
Then we have a look at the purple arrows, and they're going upwards. Okay, and again, we do our pumping and gliding up the other way. So again, it's gridded, so it doesn't overwork the skin. So we follow that diagram. For the eyes, okay, you have to turn it down to 5% for the eyes. And the movement we're going to do is a sweep underneath the eyes. So instead of pumping and gliding near the eye, we sweep. 1, 2, 3. So on that diagram, okay, can you write under the eyes times 3? Sweep times 3. Well done. Right. So next one that we're going to have a look at, okay, I want you to go to blemishes. Right. Now for this one, okay, you only ever use blemishes Okay, in a treatment we have called purifying facial. Okay, so you don't use blemishes in all of the treatments. It's just for a treatment called purifying facial. Okay. So can you just write down there for me, only used in the purifying facial?
Like it from there. Only use in purifying facial. For purifying facial, these blemishes.
Purifying facial, moisturizing,
Right. So with this one, you use a product called healing gel. Okay, and your healing gel works on pigmentation. It also works on breakouts as well. It helps to reduce the formation of fibrous connective tissues, often seen in scar tissue and also sun damage as well. The way that you would use this is in our treatment called purifying facial. You would apply your healing gel onto the area of concern. You would have your actuator, okay, which is this, your ultrasonic, your actuator, and your nib is going to be facing up. Okay. You would then use the corner of this. So you'd put your healing gel on, use the corner, 2 to 3 seconds times 3.
So pull up.
Okay. Perfect. And then any of that product that's left, you would just massage it in. But you only ever use the healing gel, the blemish box, if you're doing that purifying facial. Okay, so you might not use this, we won't use it today. Right. Your next slide that you're going to go on to is moisturising. Okay. And again, this is your moisturising button on your machine. Okay, so this is where you're going to go to for moisturising. And again, it's the same as you've used all the way through. So if you've used, let's say, 30% in circulation and 30% in healing, do the same when it comes to moisturising. So keep it the same all the way through if you can. So you go to your moisturising button. Okay. We're still going to use 5% around the eyes, but everywhere else you can set it to their skin type. What we use with this one is your moisturising gel. So this one is your moisturising gel. Okay. And what we do is we apply this in sections. So we put the gel on the neck, okay, and you do a figure of 8, or how you would ice the cake to push that product in. Then you put more on, you do exactly the same. Okay. So this is just to apply the moisturiser. So figure of 8, or how you would ice the cake. Okay, and again, this is not in all of the treatments. Okay. You might not use, we won't use this one today, we're going to use the hydrotone mask today, okay, instead. When it comes to the eye area, you turn it down to 5%, okay, and again, sweep. 3 times, okay? No around the eyes. slide I want you to go onto is your orbital abrader. So this is your orbital abrader. Okay, the reason they call it orbital is because it spins around on its own. Okay, all of your buttons for your orbital abrader, okay, are at the bottom of that machine. So you have all of your lights. Okay. So this one is red and blue. Plug this in. Okay, so with this one, you have red and you have blue. Your next one is just red on its own. Okay. You can then choose blue. So this would be great for any clients that have sensitive skin. Okay, they're quite red on the skin, the blue light will calm that down. You then have mostly blue with a little bit of red. Okay. And then you have mostly red with a little bit of blue. Okay. So you can tailor make these lights to suit the client's skin. Okay. The word speed, okay, I want you to find for me your abrasion procedure. And at the bottom, where it says settings, okay, can you change that to speed? This is your speed button. So where it says settings, you're going to change that to speed. Okay. So if your client has a very sensitive skin, you're going to set them on a 25 speed. Okay, so you're 25%, so it turns around still pretty quick, but it's enough for a client that has a sensitive skin. If your client has a normal skin type, okay, you're going to change it to 50 and it makes it go around a lot quicker. You would only ever use 75 or 100, okay, for the body. We're also going to use a massage tip for the body as well. So, let me come back. Right. So, all of your benefits are here. Okay, so the benefits of this, okay, because it rotates and spins around, it gets into all of the little creases, okay, gets into all of the nose area because it spins around. It's lovely and relaxing because there is a vibration going through this as well. So they get an exfoliation, but they also have those lights to help heal the skin as well. So there's two good things out of this. This does help reduce pigmentation, okay, dry patches on the skin. The vibrations, because it's spinning around from the handpiece, improves the circulation, so the skin looks very fresh once you've used this. It will also increase the formation of new collagen. It will leave the skin clear and soft, okay, and it's just a nice relaxing treatment for a client. We have 3 different tips, okay, so we can turn to this one for me. For me, most of the time, you should be on a fine tip. Okay. You would only ever use the coarse one for body. Okay, but most of the time, the face, use the fine tip. It's much better. Your tip will go over the first top red line. So you have 2 red lines on here. 1, 2. You're just going to put it over the top red line. Okay? Don't put it all the way down because it won't spin around. So you just put that on just until it hits that second red line.
Medium for what?
Fine to medium
Fine.
for the face.
Fine to medium is
Right. So most of the time you'll be using a fine tip, but your fine tip is good for sensitive, mature, your normal skin. Your medium tip, okay, is a bit stronger, and this is more for thickened, sun-damaged skin. For the body, you could use this on the soles of the feet. Okay, you can use this on the back of the body as well. Okay, anywhere. And then you have your coarse tip, and your coarse tip is for body only. Okay, and that would be good for feet. Okay, so the soles of the feet. Okay, elbows. Okay, back of the body. Okay, anywhere like this, like the back of the body, you could use it on as well. Okay. All of those tips are disposable, so when you finish with them, you take the tip off and you put it into the bin, you put it into the trash. Okay, so that's good. Gone.
only one time.
This one, this one is your massage tip. Okay, we do a facial massage with this, okay, lymphatic drainage massage. This one, do not throw away. Don't put it into the trash. Okay. All right, you just sanitize this one. You don't throw it in the trash. Okay, the same thing. We put it onto the top. Okay, and then we use the hydrotone mask and we'll do a lymphatic drainage massage over the skin. It's lovely. Can you find for me this one? Right. So with this one, again, we follow the arrows. Okay, we start on the forehead this time. Okay, so we start here on the forehead.
Okay. Like this.
Right. When you do the forehead, it's very bony, so it bumps. Okay, so you have to stretch the skin. So you follow the red arrows. So you're going to go up, and then you go across. Okay. You then come down to the green arrows. And with your green arrows, you're going to go out on the chin and come around. Okay. Again, you'll see a demo, so don't worry. Movement. Okay. Then back down to the chin again for the green. Okay. And this time you're gridding up. Then you do one side, then the other. Then you change the tip if you haven't, okay? And it says that you're going to change your tip to a fine tip, but most of the time you should be on a fine tip already. And make sure that the speed is down to 25. We're then going to do the neck and we're going to do the eyes. So for the neck, we turn the neck, we follow those arrows, which are purple, and we come up. Okay. And then we go out at an angle. On your large picture, so on this one, underneath the eyes, can you write ×3? So under the eyes, ×3. Okay. Now, with this, remember that you cannot go through the brows if they've had semi-permanent makeup. Okay, so you go under 1, 2, 3. If they're okay, no permanent makeup through the brows. 1, 2, 3. If they have semi-permanent makeup, don't do. Okay, just do under, don't do over. Okay. Then you remove the tip and you dispose of it. Okay, and that's your exfoliation done. And again, it's gridded, so you don't overwork the skin. In some places in London, with this, too much. Okay, up, across is perfect, no more. Okay. Next one I want to go on to is your Hydra mask, which is what we're going to be using today. Okay. So within this treatment, we're going to do, or you'll do this afternoon, the 90-minute treatment, where they will have all of their lifting movements, they will have their microderm exfoliation, everything we're learning, and we're going to learn the hydrotone treatment today. Okay. So within that treatment, okay, one of our retail products that we have is our Hydra mask. Okay, let's like this. Okay. Right, good. It has a top part and it has a bottom part. Okay. Inside this has your collagen, your hyaluronic acid, your rose water. Okay. This mask will help plump the skin. It will help improve the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It's perfect for clients if they have very dehydrated skin, so very dry skin, if they've been in the sun too much. Okay, so in Kuwait it's always hot, huh?
Yes, always.
Yeah, always cold in the UK. So clients that sit in the sun and their skin is sunburnt, perfect. Okay. So you can retail these to your clients as well. They're only one use only. So once you've used the mask, you throw it in the trash. Okay.
So how
Don't
many
put
times
that in.
to use this mask?
Say that again.
How many times that the client can use this mask?
One time.
One time?
And trash.
Ah,
Yeah. Some clients, no. Because once it's used, it's used. Yeah. They can't reuse it.
can use at home as the home recommendation, this mask?
It is, yeah. All right. So just only use this once on the client, but they can retail it. If they want to use one when they get home, they can buy one. It's only in England, it's £6 to £10, which is quite cheap for a mask. But clients that do not give this to your clients. Okay, once they finish it, you put it into the bin. All right. Clients want to take it home, but there's too much bacteria on it. It's only for one use only. So we're going to use that. Right. We're then going to come down to the hydrotone facial. So we're going to include this in our 90-minute treatment. Your hydrotone facial is probably my favourite. It's very popular here in the UK. We use hydrotone rollers. Okay, again, it will have your spread, your lights. Okay, we're going to use your red and your blue lights depending on your client's skin concern. We're going to put that mask on and we are going to charge it full of microcurrent. Okay, so we're going to go back to our microcurrent for this one and we do a lymphatic drainage procedure, which is this one. Okay, so we follow this one for our lymphatic. Okay. So with your hydrotone facial, it is a treatment that's on its own, or you can add it in to the facial, which is what we're doing to make it luxurious. So it's a 90-minute facial. When you use your hydrotone rollers, they are used to gently massage over the décolleté, over the neck, over the face. We're going to use microcurrent to charge the mask so that that whole face is bathed with rejuvenating energy. It will recharge the energy within the facial muscles. It helps to restore muscle tone and it makes that skin look brighter. So we're going to do that treatment today. So this one is your hydrotone treatment, okay, and we will do this one today as well. Okay. Lymphatic drainage procedure. What we're really doing is charging that mask full of that microcurrent. Okay. Down here is your 90-minute treatment, which is what we're going to do today. Okay. Where it says at number 2, it says healing or orbital microdermabrasion. So you know, in one treatment, you can either have this or this, not both. Okay, but today we will do both because we have to see you do it. So we keep this to 5%, which is okay, and we'll use this. So you will do both today for training, but in reality, it's not what you do, okay? Unless it's the men's facial. We do have a facial called the men's facial, and they do use both of them. But again, this just on 5%, okay? So for most of the facials, we say one or the other. In the gentleman's facial, you use both, but this one just at 5%. And the reason being is because men's skin is a bit thicker than ours, so they can cope with it a bit better. Okay, but for ladies, for that. Okay. So when we do this treatment, we're going to cleanse, we're going to tone the skin, we're going to do the peel, we're also going to do the orbital microdermabrasion. Then you go back to the microlith screen. You're going to do all of your gliding Golgi movements, which we did yesterday. Okay. Then you go straight to your quick stroke movements. Okay, so no ETR, no feathering, just all of your lifting movements. Then you're going to use the wrinkle comb. We're going to do circulation. We're going to put the mask on. We're going to do lymphatic drainage massage. And then we're going to finish with the hydrotone rollers and the hydrotone mask. Okay, and that mask will act like the moisturiser because it's intense. Lots of collagen, hyaluronic acid, rose water to really hydrate that skin. Okay. So this treatment is the best treatment for somebody that wants a luxurious facial. 90 minutes of pampering. They have all of their lifting movements and they have all of those skin facial movements as well. So we're working on muscles and we're working on the skin with that 90-minute treatment. Okay, so that's the one we will do this afternoon. Good. Your last page, do you have this? So you might not. Don't worry if you don't. You might not have it.
Retail product, yes, sir.
You have retail products.
Yeah, oh good. Okay. So these are all of your retail products.
Yeah.
Okay, so retail products. So your amino lift, okay. We used some of this. We're going to use this in our treatment today. When we use the wrinkle comb, we use this to make sure we go to the strongest current. Your amino is like Botox in a bottle. It's a lovely, lovely moisturizer, light serum to use on the skin. Finish with this with all of your treatments. It's a lovely finishing product to the skin. You then have your eye revive serum. Okay. Now this one is your eye revive serum. Okay, and this is retail, and again, it's great for using around the eye area. Okay. It will help brighten, firm. It also reduces puffiness and dark circles around the eyes. Okay. You have your Hydra mask, which is this one. Okay, your Hydra mask, which is retail. And then you also have your eye mask. Okay, and your eye mask is this one. And this is for retail as well. The other thing we have is hand masks. Do you have the hand masks there? Do you use them?
No.
No? Okay. They're lovely. It's a nice one to have. They're quite new. They probably weren't around when I came out to you. But we now have like hand masks that go onto the hands. Okay, they're beautiful. Have a look on the website. Okay. Have a look on Facebook, Instagram, and you'll see lots about CACI gloves. Beautiful hand masks, which again are retail as well. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and collect my client. Okay. I'm going to set up. The only thing that you need to have next to you is all of these ones. Okay. So the sheets of these and this one, your 90-minute. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my client up, Shirley from yesterday. Again, I will video it for you so you have that full video. Did you get the video yesterday?
No.
Maybe from Michelle, she will send it later.
They've got it though, yeah? They've received it.
I see, okay, yes ma'am.
Yeah, perfect. I sent that one yesterday and I'll do the same again today.
Okay.
So I will meet you back here at 10:30. Okay, 10:30 I will do that full demo for you. Okay? All right, darling, see you in a minute.
Yeah, thank you.